Welcome to part 3 of my pickups video for the first of 20 my video of 2014. But yes, we were just talking about Humanoids of the Deep. What a great film! It's a B movie, but it's great, I think. So we'll start with. I guess we'll stick with the actual movies and then move on to what I'm going to talk about next. I was also happy to get this as well. I just finished watching it. Don John, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Scarlett Johansson, and Julianne Moore. This is written and directed by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's a movie about a Italian young man that lives by himself. He does date and he hangs out with friends, but he has an obsession with masturbating. And, he dates some women and finds Scarlett Johansson, really loves her, but still finds out that he cannot, just enjoy sex and not just so be attached to porn. I'm not going to tell you everything that happens because that's going to ruin the movie for you, but great. This is a Blu-ray plus DVD and digital HD copy. I'm not sure if the HD copy was actually downloaded or used on this, so we'll see. Great film, well written, well acted, all great acting. Scarlett Johansson, as usual, looks stunning. I believe the characters are based in or live in New Jersey. It definitely seems that way. So, awesome film, and I'd recommend it to people in college or teenagers or whatnot. But here is the director's cut of Terminator Salvation with Christian Bale, Sam Worthington. I actually saw this in theaters when it came out back in 2000 and I want to say 2008, 2009, close. But once again, got this for a great deal. I think I had to clean up one of the discs, or maybe I haven't even looked at them. They're not bad. I've seen a lot worse. But this comes with some special features here. Moto Terminator discovered the unique collaboration between the filmmakers and Ducati. Reforging the future, see how filmmakers reinvented the franchise and took it to depths never seen before. I thought it was a great film. Some people thought otherwise, but I thought it was well done. Despite Arnold Schwarzenegger not being in it, it's still well directed. The actors and actresses do a great job. This is set after Judgment Day, and I think the civilians that are still alive and fighting for their lives are trying to still just kill off the T-3000s or 2000s or whatever that are walking around, the robots or Terminators. So I really don't remember much about the film, so I can't really get into it. So you have the director's cut here and the theatrical, and this is just a Blu-ray release. It doesn't come with the DVD copy. Unfortunately, they never packaged it that way. So, but great film. I'd recommend it to Terminator fans. Still, my favorite really lies with being the second film, since I grew up with it. The first film was awesome too. Guess we'll stick with Blu-ray since we're on a Blu-ray trip here. Here is Tom Hanks in The Green Mile. This is a Blu-ray exclusive. Includes 32-page book with photos, bios, and more from the director of Shawshank Redemption. Great film. It's about. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. Most people know what this is about. I have not seen the Blu-ray edition, so I cannot comment on it. Some of the movies here I just haven't seen. A few of them, anyways. So I can't really comment on it. I do know it's a great film about it's a guard and having this black man come into this jail in a small country town, and he's got some black magic going on there, something like that. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a wonderful film. Very good actors here and actresses included involved in this film. Tom Hanks. You have Bonnie Hunt, Michael J. Clark Duncan, unfortunately passed away. Graham Greene, Doug Hutchinson, Sam Rockwell, Patricia Clarkson. I don't really recognize many of these actors' names, but pick this up if you're a Tom Hanks fan. You'll enjoy it. This one I've wanted for a while too, and as well as most of these films. I just decided to start clearing off my list of stuff that I've had on, stuff that I've had on my list for such a long time. And that is Head Above Water, Harvey Keitel, Cameron Diaz, Craig Schaefer, and Billy Zane. Great 1997 film. It's a dark, kind of like a dark romantic comedy. Cameron Diaz as Natalie, a ravishing but dirty young wife planning an idealistic vacation off the coast of Maine with her new husband George, Harvey Keitel, and he's been in Pulp Fiction. Unfortunately, Natalie is also the object of desire for one of her neighbors, which is her ex-boyfriend. He comes and will watch over the beach house when they're not there. It's a great film. It does have some great shots of Cameron Diaz. This came out in 1997, and it's largely been ignored since the early 2000s. I haven't seen it been played on cable TV. There has not been a re-release of it on DVD, nor has there been a Blu-ray release. But this is, in widescreen, and it has been enhanced for high definition television. So it does go to show that they did take the time to release it properly. So I'm glad for that. Maybe this was released in 2001, because there's no way they would enhance it for high def televisions at that time. So, but it is a great film. I would recommend it. It's not really meant for children though. Another one I've been wanting for a little while, and that is a film by Tom DeCilio, When You're Strange, and this is a film about the 60s rock group The Doors, narrated by Johnny Depp. I think he does a great job with it. Really nothing much to look at in terms of packaging with these. It's really sad that a lot of movies now, they're pretty skimpy on the packaging. But let's see if I can prop this up here. But great documentary on The Doors. I'm a big fan. Couldn't get enough of this when it came out. I mean, I watched it with a friend. At first, I watched it with my father. I think my mother. But very interesting. It spans the entire career of The Doors. You get to see photos and footage. A lot of photos, some live footage, and some footage from the Highway film that Jim and I think Ray were working on in the late 60s, I think in 69. And just the quality of all this footage and stuff, it's great. It's never looked this good before. I mean, this is really interesting stuff, and it's stuff that does have some information here that was never available. But it's hard to tell if that's actually true stuff. So pick it up if you're a Doors fan. It's a great movie, and you'll probably watch it multiple times. I know I have. Just kind of uses as filler. And we'll go back to the DVDs in part 4. Coca-Cola coasters, which I actually got I think 2 years ago. I've ended up using one of them. Great, good, high quality, nice and thick. And this will not come off if you get water or any other liquid on it. The paint will not come off. There's something, protective coating on it that will prevent it from coming off. But this particular package comes with 4. I'm only using 1 right now. They're good and sturdy. You can slam down a decent size glass on it and it won't break. So these are like 3/4. You can use bleach on these. If this thing does get stained, and it won't hurt the paint, I guess. But it does say that in the instructions. So you can use hot water. Use with hot